If you want to view paradise, take a look around and view it.
Where is everybody? Says I'm streaming. I think it's a lie. It's all bees, been a lie. Service PayPal authorization payment, buzzer order, blah blah blah. How's everyone doing today? Emma Flower Main. I'm so ready for a review. I mean, like, I uploaded 2 episodes and I made a new channel trailer. When you're finished watching a new trailer, tag my review video, Burglar Exposed. Hey, review, something to watch. Right. You're absolutely right. Hey, King Josh, what's good? All right. So, I don't think all you people that are here need me repeating my rules. Rules are pretty simple. Yeah, as you already know, I'm just here to check out your channel. We're going to have a good time. Still working on my channel. Okay. As long as you get it done soon. All right. So who's first? Who wants a review? Don't all jump up at once now. I'm just saying. I want to help you. Is that so bad?
Okay. So that's, there we go. We got a person stepping forward with the things and the stuff and the hay and what's them and the boops and the box and the boop and the boops. Alright. I missed like 3 weeks of uploads. I'm not ready. Way to be. Alright, let's go to your channel and then we're gonna pop out the chat. Yeah. I can read you guys over here. Where are you?
Hey everybody, I'm John Cruz.
4
I have a
hours ago.
YouTube channel where I make animated characters and real life backgrounds in the form of a YouTube series. And this ain't no ordinary YouTube series, it's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in real life YouTube series. In short, it's about 2 Pokemon who are born with superpowers and are both 5 years old. They get kicked out of the Pokemon world and teleported straight to the human world. And then eventually they become superheroes of the human world, starting with the fictional town of Liberty Lane. Pikachu and the high-pitched voice Snivy have never fought crime before, but as they start doing it, they promise to be great superheroes of the fictional town of Liberty Lane. So why wait when you can subscribe to the Kroozie-way Jays? And don't forget to turn on desktop notifications so you could see it first.
Okay, so it's pretty okay, but I think you need to work on your audio, both in editing and sound quality. Your audio is coming in very, it's very staticky actually. Like it sounds like you're peaking every other word. So I would work on the levels on your microphone. You're so close to 100. Gonna get it there, Emma. You're gonna get it there. The next thing I definitely want to say is, what can I say about that? Also, you had some editing issues at the beginning of it. You kind of immediately cut to a voice in mid-word. And I know it's very hard to have seen or heard at that point in time, but I believe that just seems a little. So I like what you were saying. You gave an explanation, everything. I kind of wish you would work on your audio levels a bit. That's about the only thing, because you don't want to set yourself up to kind of like, this is what to expect on my channel. It's whatever, but I know you care. That's the thing. That's why you keep coming back. Take your scenes when stuttering, dude. I understand that. I do that quite often. Hey, Deshaun. All right, so let's take a look. You got 2 new uploads. It looks like they did very well. So congratulations on that. Yeah, you're getting some good views as of late. I appreciate that. So good job so far. Oh gosh. Let's take a look at Burglar Exposed.
The town of Liberty Lane.
where it's the end of a quiet, peaceful, crime-free day, which means it's bedtime for our beloved heroes, the Kroozie-way Jays, defenders of Liberty Lane. And the Kroozie-way Jays are awaiting their legal guardian's arrival. It's time for Blackie Cruz to tuck in our tuckered out little superpowered 5-year-olds. It's time to tuck us in, Blackie. What's keeping him?
Oh no! Preparing for his airplane that he's making all by himself just to meet SML has worn him out!
Why don't we tuck him in for a change, high-pitched voice?
That's a good idea!
We have to make sure he really gets a good night's rest.
Nighty-night, Black.
In our tuckered out little superpowered 5-year-olds. It's time to tuck us in, Blackie. What's keeping him?
Oh no! Preparing for his airplane that he's making all by himself just to meet SML has worn him out!
Why don't we tuck him in for a...
Okay. This is it's interesting the editing you chose.
That's a good idea.
We have to make sure he really gets a good night's rest.
Nighty-night, Blackie. Don't let the spiders, monsters...
Yeah, that's interesting. So let's take a look at the description and the tags. And give me 1 second if you don't mind. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let's talk about these tags. These tags are something interesting. It is an awesome channel. I'm not gonna lie. As I said, you got some original content here, and I'm enjoying that. What a beautiful channel. You sub to them. Good job. We don't do shoutouts here to Geeks. We go over channels. So let's see. PMD, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon parody, real life parody, Mystery Dungeon. Your tags are looking a lot better now, and that definitely says something. Yeah, no, your tags are actually looking a lot better now. And since this is an original thing, obviously when someone goes to search this, you're going to be the first thing to show up. So that's actually very, very cool, my dude. So good job following like the directions I've given you so far, and I can see that like you're getting more momentum on your channel, and I love that. I love that. So it's obviously showing up. It's obviously like being visibly seen. So like I want you to know that I can see that it's working, which is awesome. So keep that up too. It's the end of a quiet, peaceful, crime-free day, but not for long because someone breaks into 702 Liberty Lane in the middle of the night while Pikachu, the high-pitched voice Snivy, and Blackie are asleep. It's the Kroozie-way Jays to stop him without waking. It's up to the Kroozie-way Jays. Maybe you should specify him, like the burglar, but that's just sentence structuring and storytelling. The Kroozie-way Jays is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and real-life parody YouTube series about two superpowered Pokemon that sent out the human world. They become superheroes of the human world, and this PMD parody is also a variety of references to different things. So that's interesting. Burglar exposed. Okay. That's actually really good. Update. I'm working on a full week of new Kroozie-way Jays episodes. Wow. I hope you don't get too over encumbered. In this particular case, he's using it as parody. He's using the idea of Pokemon as the subject matter. But in this particular way, he's changed it so much that it falls within line. The issue at any point in time you might end up running into is if you're using any type of music that belongs to Pokemon, because that's when the copyright could fall in line, because music is a whole different different genre than visual copyright. So in this particular case, he's changed the original subject matter so much so that it totally 100% falls underneath parody. Weekling event. A full week of new episodes. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome. How you doing on responding? Uh-oh. You're falling behind on this responding here. Look at all these people enjoying your content, my dude. You picked the wrong house, fool. There you go. You got to reply there. Reply there. Don't forget to talk. Oh, wait. Never mind. Look at all these people talking. You just missed 2. Then the other one's you. So I'm going to shut up. Actually, you got them all. Congratulations. 10 out of 10. And that's awesome that you're talking to them. That makes them want to come back. So that's actually, you actually really did a good job here. Keep that up, my dude. You're not doing bad. You're getting the idea of SEO, which is awesome, and you're building the metadata appropriately. I would still, as far as the show goes, I would watch your audio levels. You're still peaking an awful lot. You might want to work on your gain and try out different types of voices when you're sitting down. I know you use an audio converter to do a high-pitched, snivy voice. No one's voice can actually go that high. It can go pretty high, but it definitely can go high. Because of the narration, these kind of videos have comedy value. Absolutely. It is absolutely true. And again, I like all that extra work you're putting into this. I mean, it's visible. I can see that it's working. So I appreciate that. So that's actually quite awesome. Well, I know you say yours can, but I've heard the high-pitched voice snivy talk, and it is totally put through.
Can't wait to take all this. Wait a minute.
Pardon me, mister, but I don't think you completely understand where you are. Are you lost?
1, 2.
Yeah, listen.
I know what you want. No need to worry. There's plenty for everyone.
Yeah. Listen, sir. Are you aware who...
Bup. Let's not get greedy now. Let's go off to bed with you. 5-year-olds need their beauty sleep.
Do you think he's still confused, Pikachu?
Oh yeah, that one definitely is your voice. I heard it before. It sounded in a different video. It sounded different, but yeah, no, this is. I can definitely tell that one is your voice. But other than that, you're doing pretty good, my dude. Keep it up. I want to see some improvement. I think the art style on its own actually kind of works, where it's.
Hey everybody, I'm John Kroozie.
It's very
I have a YouTube channel.
What's the word I'm looking for? It's very found object, and I have an appreciation for that. It's sort of like abstract art in its own way. So I actually do appreciate that. But I was talking about his other videos. I've seen an older video where I heard the high-pitched snivy voice talk, and it was like it was sent through something. I could tell that, but I didn't hear it in this episode, so it's actually doing pretty good. 16 years old. I'm that up here. Sometimes younger, depending if I'm in a fight or not, and it depends if I'm wrong. But let's see. Geeks. The Geeks, are you here? Art thou here, Geeks? You need to say yes. This is the back and forth we do. Because I know you're new here, so I want to be able to go over your stuff. All right. I'm going to copy that. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. All right. You're new to YouTube? All right. Okay, so few things really quick. Actually, it might not be as quick as I'd want it to be, but I've only been on YouTube since 2002, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Absolutely, don't forget to do that. It would be much appreciated. So quick thing while I'm looking at your front page, you got a bit of work to do, and this is not entirely a bad thing, so please take in any effect during this, because I know this is your first time here. At any point in time in this, it's going to sound like I might be coming down on you a little harsh. Don't worry, it's not That's not the case. I'm a brutally honest person, and I expect people to treat me the same way. That being said, you need to work on your banner. Your banner is a it literally has the I'm not exactly sure what this is from, but I know, one, it doesn't belong to you, and two, it doesn't really tell me the Geeks. I see like a samurai armor. I see some characters here what look to be dressed in USNC uniforms from Halo, but at the same rate as I'm still sitting here and looking at this, nothing really here tells me this is the Geeks channel. So branding yourself is going to be very... You want to focus on that. Branding yourself is very important. Making sure you know what you're doing and how you're affecting other individuals based on just a quick, like, remember, picture's worth 1,000 words. And on top of that, like everyone says, don't judge a book by its cover, but welcome to YouTube. People don't read. So you're gonna want to take time in making a banner for yourself, something that says the Geeks, something that kind of reflects what your channel is all about. All right. Next, your front page is actually not even set up entirely. So let me show you how to do that real quick. So what you're gonna do is when you get to your front page, you're gonna go to my channel, not my channel, but your channel. You're going to hit customize channel. All right. That's what you're going to do. You're going to hit customize channel when it eventually shows up. And then you're going to hit the little cogwheel. And from that cogwheel, you're going to slide customize the layout of your channel over to the right and hit save. And from there, it'll give you... No! It'll give you access to sections like your home, your videos, playlist, community, channels, about section, which you should fill out, because your about section will not only link us to your video, your social media, such as like Twitter and Instagram, if you fill it out appropriately, but it also gives a little bit about you. That way we can connect to you on a different type of level, instead of just being the guy we show up to watch videos for. What? What? Demkeys, what are you talking about? Okay, so let's go to your most recent thing. Now, the one thing I definitely want to say is I do kind of like the thumbnails. To a no JPEG. I do like the thumbnails, but I kind of want to see what this is. Pool game loser does a punishment. Reaction to Rice Gum official Fright Night video. I'm sorry. Introducing the Geeks. All right. You got a new ground account. Welcome to YouTube. People don't read. Welcome to my world, but I've got no computer, too. Yeah, computers are hard. But let's take a look. Pool game loser does a punishment. I would have had, like, a picture of him in the middle of doing the punishment in some way.
Hey, guys. We're the Geeks. I'm Danny.
And I'm Robert.
And today what we're doing is we're going to play a one-on-one game of pool. What I thought of is whoever loses does a challenge.
And if you lose, you have to do the challenge. There's no exceptions to it.
The video and lighting aren't too bad.
So we're going to play a game of pool. We're going to play one round. Whoever loses
does the challenge. And the challenge is, well, what would the challenge be? Hot sauce? A thing of hot sauce?
It would be huge.
You're eating PB&J. I haven't had PB&J in forever.
I have to give you a lot of peppers.
Damn, something spicy?
So I would have, first and foremost, I feel like you should have started this a bit more prepared. You're kind of guessing what the challenge is all about. The next thing I definitely want to say from that is I kind of want to see, I don't know, I want to see some editing in this. I'm not seeing any editing in this video at all. You're kind of just letting it roll, and it's 46 seconds is a long time to hold on to a frame, just to tell you, in the editing world. But give me a second.
You gotcha.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so if you lose, eat a thing of mustard.
There it is. That was.
Oh yeah.
There's
mustard.
the editing. I was waiting for
this,
that.
But I absolutely hate mustard, so it's gonna be a tough time with mustard. But you know the drill. Let's do this. By the way, guys, this is my first time playing pool, so, but I know I can beat this guy, so, you know, let's do this.
All right, let me see.
Oh my God.
I already scratched it. Y'all don't look at that. Don't
wow. All right, Danny.
Wait,
All right.
wait. So you already scratched it. You just lost on the first one. And why aren't you eating that mustard? But let's go.
You scratched it too, dude.
Man, are you serious?
We're both crap. We're both.
Actually, your buns.
No, your buns. Stop. Don't do that to me.
Has anyone sunk a ball yet?
This is my solid hit. I'm sorry. That was garbage. Y'all don't pay attention to that. And your stripes.
I think the camera is slightly tilted.
What the hell, bro?
That was a good observation from Demkeys. I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but your camera's slightly tilted to the left a little bit stronger than the right, so it's kind of like this. And the only reason we have that observation is because this side of the table is longer than this side, so you might want to make sure whatever you got your camera sitting on is nice and level. I'm not sure how I feel about some of the edits you've chosen for this particular video. Like the minions jump thing, that seemed a little wonky. I mean, I like some of the editing, but I feel like you could be cutting a little bit more than you are at the moment.
He's out of it. Scratch the ball.
No, like literally the white ball, like as soon as they collide, it went straight. You know, I shouldn't even. Buns.
Yeah, I just hit yours. That was buns. At least I hit the ball though. Can I run up and get a jacket real quick? Yeah. Yeah.
Do it again.
All right, we back.
You probably could have just cut that whole thing out altogether.
Solids, right?
Made one win, guys.
Damn, I think I made one too. No, I didn't. I'm trapped. Oh yeah, I did. I made one.
So this is easy because all my balls are over here.
Nope.
Wow.
You covered me. Lost. I forgot that's not my hole. Robbie won. That's not my hole.
Yeah, but son. All right, guys. So we have Danny
Yeah.
here. The guy.
I also agree with that. He says keeping the camera a little higher and having it point diagonally lower would have helped to show more of the table. That's very true. You could have even had it sitting in a corner, like up just a little bit, pointing down on one of the corners of the table, so we could have gotten a better look at what was going on.
Guy who thought he was gonna win, but lost because of his stupidity, and he's the worst.
Oh, come on. It's just sriracha. And how are you keeping the liquid in the spoon? In the spoon right now. The spoon is literally in a vertical position. How did the liquid stay in that spoon? Exposed. Too Buddy is so hardcore analyzing this live stream for the channel reviews. just putting that out there. But let's talk about your video tags. Pool game loser does a punishment, pool challenge, vlog, hot sauce, punishment time, game time. Exposed, Frosted Fricks, live on MGN. The Geeks don't actually drink hot sauce, it's sriracha. And they glue a piece of paper that's actually silly putty into their thing, and they're not actually eating it. They're just pretending to eat it. All right, welcome to the Geek Channel. Today we're doing a game of pool and lures does punishment. Maybe a little bit more information there that would be helpful for you, just to kind of push your metadata down. Tell people who's participating, what is the challenge loser have to do. A little bit more information definitely helps. You got 100 characters. You got 5,000 characters you're gonna work with, but the first 100 are the most important because that'll be the most searched item. The other thing you're kind of missing out on is like billiard ball challenge or something like that. The game you're playing, the game you're playing is billiards. You could be using that term at any point in time. Let's see. Plot twist. No one is actually in the video. It's a green screen. Recording and humans have been edited in. It's a hologram. God damn it. But let's see. I want to see you talk to other people. Talking to people actually you're going to make them come back. Except, okay, talk to King. Make sure you're talking to King. King talk to you. You should talk back. But you could add more to these tags. The word vlog is too much and game time are too broad of a subject to be covering. I would add more to that. The Geeks vlog or something like Geeks challenge vlog or challenge vlog. That would have been even better than just vlog. Only doing this for tags. I just want to. Billiards challenge. That's another one. Loser drinks hot sauce. That's another one. There's a lot of tags you could actually utilize. Don't just look at the video as a whole, but look at the video in segments. What are you doing in the video that might be relevant as a tag? I recently did a video where I have to slap spaghetti. That was a thing on my channel. Go check it out. It's interesting. I had to slap spaghetti, but the name of the video is Somebody Touching My Spaghetti. Well, actually, the name of the game is Spaghetti. But in the tags, I put in slapping spaghetti. Mark Zuckerberg is editing. God damn it. Even bigger plot twist. I'm Mark Zuckerberg. Think about it. Have you ever seen us in the same room together? Right. I'm in so much trouble. Your dad's making you play Uno? Somebody a slap of my spaghetti. But you could work a little bit more on those tags. You could definitely work more on a description. Maybe you could change the title, make it more catchy, like Billiard Challenge. Or Billiard Challenge, like line, pool game, loser does a punishment. Or like loser does a punishment. That could have been a better one because people are always looking for challenge videos. So having the term challenge in there somewhere is going to draw the attention to your particular channel. For weeks, Frosted, I'm gonna make you into Mark Zuckerberg meme now. Oh man, I'm not sure if that's good. What's it gonna say? Like, what if I'm Mark Zuckerberg? Have you ever seen us in the same place at the same time? I'm in so much trouble. I'm okay with this, by the way. But other than that, I mean, like, the content's not bad. Watch your editing.
Fight me. Okay, so what I'm doing is 5 scoops of
and defying the laws of gravity.
Hot sauce.
And make sure our viewers see the hot sauce. And you said it was
very, 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 very hot.
okay.
So I'm doing 5 scoops.
Does Sriracha live on another plane of existence? This thing has been tilted and tipped 3 times in this video and has not spilled. Is it a liquid or is it a solid? That is also very sticky.
Full scoops, as you can see. I hope you can see. Okay, so without milk, without water, and if I do, I have to do double that. So
Alright. Well, Danny. 3, 2, 1, goodbye.
Hey. Murder bless your trunk. Murder bless your trunk. Bitch. Hey.
Danny, you alright?
yeah.
Okay. Scoop number.
All right, so I would go further, but there's also an issue that we're going to run into here. That music is heavily copywritten, and we cannot use it. Well, you can't use it. You shouldn't be using it as, like, any music that would be considered copywritten could get you eventually into a lot of trouble. It could either get your video claimed, so let's say in the future any money you would be making would be going to whoever the original creator is of that song is, Or even worse, your video could get DMCA'd and get taken down for the fact it was a violation of copyright, and you don't want that happening. And the worst case scenario, you get hit with a copyright strike, and that's something you definitely don't want to work out. So watch the music that you're using, and I believe that would definitely benefit you greatly in the future. That being said, that's pretty much my recommendation on his channel. Look, get your front page set up, work on your about section. Make sure when you're doing thumbnails, be more like this one makes sense because we can see you're watching something, but this one right here doesn't exactly give us the idea that you did a challenge of any sort. So just think of that. All right. All right. Oopsie. But I done went and goofed again. Forgot to grab the channel. It'll be immortalized inside here for your face. There we go. I'm a flower man. What's that there, Geeks? Ha! Messing with me. You're back on YouTube Red. Man, messing with me. Messing with me. See how it is. Nah, you messed with you messed with me. Screwing around with my life. A new YouTube channel instead of a gaming channel. Gotcha. That makes sense. All right. Let's get you going, Emma. Where did you go? There you go. You just want me to check the tags on your second video. I can do that.
Before you came round, my heart would never be much faster.
I'm just curious. I'm maybe call it a hunch, but did you make this with KindMaster? Let's take a look at the tags. Body gold meme, thief meme, thief, okay, thief. All night meme, all night, emotional meme, emotional. Flux Pavilion, U0026 Matthew Cohen, emotional Iconopop, all night, okay, thief. Oh Wonder Body Gold. These are songs, I'm guessing. These are songs, I'm guessing. I'm feeling like these are songs names, but the thing is, it doesn't really tell me. It's like I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to be honest. I don't exactly know what's going on. I'm seeing like you're drawing animation to like beats of songs, or like in terms of following along the line of the song. But that is not exactly sure what it's all about. So it's sort of like an animated music video of a sort. Yeah, okay. So if that's the case, that should have been. You should probably mention that somewhere in your tags and description, somewhere in there, that's what this is. So I got my stuff taken away, so I have these unfinished animations. And then explain a little bit more. Having just saying that, people now want to know why you got your stuff like taken away. What did you do? What did you do? And that would be an important thing to write down. I like how it started, and I like some of the hair movements, but I feel like more information to be given through this would be probably the best way we could go. As far as the tags go, I mean, you don't have to keep repeating the name of the song and the band and the artist or any of that. You can say it once and then move on to another thing. This is sort of an animated music video or an animated music tribute to X song. People are still on Newground. You said I uploaded the Newground and got 52 views, and then like, there's people still on Newground. I mean, that's a thing. I mean, like, yeah, I know it still exists, but I mean, like, I'm more shocked that people still go there for anything. I'll admit, about a year ago, there was a song I used a lot in the background of all of my vlogs. I had pulled it off of Newgrounds on their free thing, where someone's like, oh, it's free range music, and I ran it through the creator, of course, and asked them permission, and I had it in writing so I don't get fudged, and never had an issue. People feels bad, man. But I'm not trying to make people feels bad. But as I was saying, I want to see a little bit more put into the tags, obviously, but I kind of want to know exactly, like, explain what's going on in these. In the description and in the tags that would benefit you. You're using songs, but you don't exactly. Wait, never mind. This show more thing always disappears on me. Thief, emotional, all night. So. Actually, this doesn't fall underneath fair use for copyright as far as music goes, because the music still doesn't belong to you. I forgot the name of the song, but there was once a animator, really popular one. She did an animation, and I forgot what it was about, but it had these like foxes and whatnot, and one's like singing to a whole bunch of other animals in a room, and the art was amazing. I'm just gonna put it out there, but the issue that ran into it is that the creator of that animation, though it got millions and millions of views, got a copyright claim on that song, and she couldn't capitalize on any of the gain or interest that video had created because she used someone else's music without their permission. So, always be careful. Always be careful. Only Mark Zuckerberg couldn't be heartless. Alright? So, that's just my thing I'm going to tell you. It's just tiptoe around what you're trying to work on, okay? Alright. And be careful with the music you use. But other than that, I mean, like, obviously, just be more descriptive, too. Description's going to help you out a bit more. YouTube music isn't half bad either, so I would definitely check out your creator studio. Bendis? You have a question. What is your question? All right. So is like MGN? Yes. Yes, it is. It's affiliated, and it's sort of like, I would have to say, it's sort of like a sister company to Freedom. This is just the English portion of MGN. There's Brazil, there's Portuguese, there's Spanish. They do rather well. And I can't deny that. Their momentum is actually very, very good. Of course, it all has to do with a lot of like not shifting hands as often. But hey, yeah. So with a twist, and after that we'll close the list. Oop, I didn't want to type in twist. 40.
Alright guys, so it is the next day, and I just want to show you guys the absolutely difference that today has been. You see how foggy it is. You guys remember probably the sun and all the nice sky and everything, but it's most over because the sun's supposed to come out later today.
By the way, that is the perfect cast for any type of outside shooting, is when the sky is gray but you're still getting sunlight. That is perfect because there's no shadows and no high exposure. I love that time of day and that type of weather. That is perfect filming weather, and you have no idea how good that is. Maybe Demkeys, maybe I want to get a bit of recording done tonight. But that being said, my life with a twist. I want to see your upload section on your front page. Can't help but notice that that's missing. I do like the banner, but I feel like some things can be worked on. This picture right here looks pretty warped, but then I kind of get drawn over to this picture, and the cutout's not as good as it could be. I would definitely recommend going back into it and using your refine edge tool in Photoshop to make it so those edges aren't as jaggy. Pump up the radius a bit more, and put in like a little bit of a feather effect so it's not so jagged and kind of mixes in with the rest of the background. That way it just doesn't look so sharp, I guess is the word. Let's take a look at the About section. Thanks for checking out With a Twist. My name is Dylan, and I'm committed to sharing my experiences with the world and likes the idea of looking back on these moments. On this channel, you will find weekly videos of reviews, vlogs, and stories. My passion is to entertain others with things I do and inspire, maybe just inspire, not inspires, to do and inspire others to do new potential activities. That would probably be the grammatically correct sentence for that. Be sure to comment and say hello and let me know what kind of stuff you want to see, do, or review. See, do, or review. Period. Keep living life to the funniest, and we'll talk soon. Now, I know it sounds nitpicky. But I am big on grammar, and we are on the internet, and people heavily scrutinize bad grammar. So I point out grammar issues quite often because you don't want to come across as dim. I recommend using a website called Grammarly. Well, not a website, an app called Grammarly. I use it all the time. I highly recommend it. I'm not sponsored by Grammarly. This is actually just me pumping it up. Hashtag still not sponsored by Grammarly. Hashtag what the hell Grammarly. Hashtag for no Grammarly for a homeless Viking. But I would definitely check it out, and it does help with sentence structuring. You got your Twitter. You don't need the subscribe to me thing here because this button's right here. If we want to subscribe, that button's right there. And it's cool, you know Rex. It's really cool, you know Rex. Did he send you here? Why do you log me out? Why do you hate me? All right, let's take a look at this. Finding a torpedo room in this battleship. All right. Editing in this video. No, the name of the app is called Grammarly. It's pretty good. I like it. Added a video playlist. Don't just post things about your videos on here. I'm only seeing interaction with your videos. For a person who does a lot of vlogging, you're certainly not using your social media enough. So I would definitely utilize your social media a little bit more to kind of gauge your audience or potentially grow an audience. meaning you're going places, you're exploring, you're having a good time. Take pictures and share them on your social media. Put them on your Instagram, put them on your Twitter, and put good, solid keywords and phrases and hashtags on that. I mean, I like that you're reblogging stuff, but I highly believe you could do better with, definitely with adding some of your own things on here. All right. Let's take a look at your playlist. So your playlists need a little bit of love, and here's why. Your playlists are pretty. You don't want playlists with just one video in it, and I say that out of respect only because unless you're planning to get more in there eventually, the update music, update videos, and music I see, and conventions. If you're planning to add more to that, yeah. But if you're never planning to go back to those, you might want to put them into more of a broader statement, like just a playlist just called vlogs. And like you can put more than one video into. You can put a video into multiple playlists. Is the words I'm trying to come up with. Yes, you can put videos into multiple playlists, so you shouldn't have any issues with that. Are you ever planning to do Loot Crate anymore? And how is it doing for you? Because when I actually stopped doing Loot Crate on my channel because they kept sending me broken garbage. But that's my past experience with Loot Crate. All right, let's take a look at Beach Trip Day Tree. I like your use of B-roll. Same here with a twist.
Alright guys, so it is the next day, and I just want to show you guys the absolutely difference that today has been. You see,
It's gonna skip because of
it's not cold or anything, it's just like, it's not really nice. Just kind of
I believe at 787 subscribers, though, you should have a channel trailer somewhere on your channel.
You see, that's where I was wrong. You see, we really wanted to go to the aquarium, but then we realized how much we went there and how much we've been there. And we just wanted to go somewhere we haven't been in a while. So we decided to go here. Alright guys, we're now on the deck. That's North Carolina. It's pretty cool.
There's no wheelchair accessibility in the USS North Carolina. Just putting that out there. So rude.
Yeah.
Oh, they got that. That was your kitchen. That was the whisk.
There were movies every single night in the mess halls.
Look, that's the screen right there that it comes down, see?
Yeah.
You pull it down and then you'd be able to watch a movie.
Oh my god, that is so
pretty
creepy.
cool.
I had one of those helmets one time.
That is crazy creepy. That's crazy. Oh my god, it looks terrifying, honestly. That is the way to go. Okay.
Yes, Mom, we're going further down.
Oh god.
I don't really tell me how problem with this.
Okay, that's interesting. I like your use of editing. It's actually really good. I have no negative comment on the video itself. It's interesting. I'm clearly interested. I want to know about maybe if you discuss a little bit more about the USS North Carolina's history in this, that'd be kind of interesting for us to get into, because I'm curious, where has it set sail to? Has it been in any wars? If so, what kind of wars? Did it win? Obviously, or not. They might have brought it up from the water. I want to know more. Tell us more. Let's see. The past week, Oak Island in the USS North Carolina was crazy. I went through the tour of the battleship, finding rooms with food, engines, torpedoes, scripts, gear, and much more. Also, I show a foggy day at Oak Island Beach. While the day is pretty Oak Island Beach. While the day is pretty misty. This video was so fun. Please hit that like button if you want to see more like this. All right. Finding the torpedo in the battleship. Finding torpedoes in the USS North Carolina. Exploring the World War II USS North Carolina. USS North Carolina. Exploring the World War II USS North Carolina. You wouldn't need this one. Travel video exploring a battleship, vacationing at the beach, traveling to Wilmington, North Carolina, traveling to Oak Island Beach, traveling to North Carolina coast, finding World War II scuba gear in a battleship, baking inside a battleship. With a twist, life with a twist. Some of these tags aren't too bad. Some of these tags actually aren't too bad at all. They're very catchy. They're not lying because you did come across torpedoes in a battleship. So it is interesting. It is interesting. It's definitely meant to catch the eye of an individual. Give me a second. I got thirsty. Good use of a title. It's not misleading because you're actually doing it. This is not too bad, but always be careful with SoundCloud music because I guarantee 90% of it is not like you can't use that. I've actually gone over a couple channels that got in trouble from SoundCloud, not SoundCloud necessarily, but the creator from SoundCloud. So always be careful with that stuff because a DMCA can happen. I highly recommend checking out your creator studio. It's got some pretty decent music now. They added a whole bunch more and the selections are massive. So I would definitely look into it. Other than that, the video itself is pretty good. The tags aren't too bad. I don't really have too much of a negative commentary to put on it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get seen right away. There with a twist, it could take as soon as like uploading it to years before it gets claimed. Literally years before it gets claimed. And if it does, I mean, like, there's nothing you can do to stop it. Even if you upload it unlisted weeks beforehand, it could happen at any point in time. YouTube works weird. So yeah, I would say just keep it up. I mean, like, you're not struggling for the views on the videos. They're doing pretty good. I would say other than some of the grammar issues, maybe a little extra with the tags, and stop focusing on the actual like video itself, but try to go beyond it. You discovered a film room inside of a battleship. How cool is that? I really would have liked, as far as these tour videos, I would like to know more history behind it, because people actually do enjoy hearing that. What you could do is be reading something off a piece of paper over as a narration over this video, and that would work. That would totally work, and people would be totally cool with that. So those are my recommendations, my dude. You got yourself, you're swinging in the right direction, so I can't wait to see what else you can do. And those are my directions. No, that's pretty much my opinion. I do thank you a lot for sharing that with us, because that was actually pretty cool. Not a bad channel. As a matter of fact, you get a very rare and very sought after frosted like. There you go. Because if you can catch my attention like you did, that's not bad. So thank you very much for watching, my folks, and thank you very much for following along. You've all been great and fantastic and such wonderful people as usual. And I hope you drop that like, because that would be very, very appreciated at this point in time. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome. And as usual and as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.